Hey guys, Clone Guy here, and today we've got flamethrowers. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the news, because I sure haven't. And today I decided to click on the news and I noticed flamethrowers. And there's a premium tank, Churchill, which has a flamethrower. But on top of that, there's also this weird looking tier 8. Look at this. The TVP VTU, one of the worst tier 8s in the game, now has a flamethrower. Is this good for the game? Is this bad for the game? I don't know. It's too early to tell. But flamethrowers, look at this. Pew, 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 pew. It seems to have fairly decent range. I'm not sure what it is. But in this game, we're going to be utilizing the flamethrower, and it's actually the reason we win is because of this flamethrower, the extra damage we do, the internal module damage we do to tanks. Like, for instance, every time you hit somebody with this, I believe you set them on fire. It's a slower tick speed, like 14, 15 per second, instead of, you know, the bigger, like 100 and such. But you're doing internal module damage and ammo racking and fuel tanking and engine hits and stuff like that. And, It's absolutely insane, this game we're going to have. This is probably one of the best games in the TVP VTU of all time. But only because of the flamethrower. And I have a feeling people are going to be having games like this a whole lot more with this flamethrower. It really, really helps. Doesn't do much damage. But it does decrease the performance of the crew when you're on fire and your crew is trying to put out the fire. So, that's the truth. Anywho's, Rezanai, that's where we're at. We're going to be shooting this guy, looking to see if he's looking at us. He is, but he fired. And he's got 360 alpha. I don't know who's got a better reload. I feel like we do. Unless he's got the 240 alpha gun. We're going to put another one into him, and we do. He fires, and he misses. So, it looks like he had the smaller gun, or for some reason he's got 360 alpha and better reload than us, which could also be the case. But it looked like he had, like, the worm bore on the tank. You know, the part that looks like the worm head. Yeah, he had that, so I think that's the case that he had the smaller gun. Put a shell in on the move there to the AMX. That light tank goes down, and we're looking for a medium tank we saw on our mini map. There he is. Hello. We're gonna put nice 375 into him, and we're trying to see. Look, he's on fire. 15 damage a second or so. A tick. Actually, each tick I think is half a second. And his fire goes out. It doesn't do an insane amount of damage at all by any means, but if you're able to set him on fire, we don't get the kill there. Nothing impressive to see there, but that was the first victim of the flamethrower. Tank is slow, 50, goes 50, it's not that fast. I don't know, I think this thing has 8 degrees of gun depression as well, so it's not great, but 320 alpha, I guess that's something you can like, and from what I can tell, the gun handle is not terrible with this 320 alpha gun. So 320 and on tier 8 medium is not terrible. It's not great, actually, because so much beat that now, and then if you have the smaller, then you have, let's see if we've got the range here. I was curious, I wanted to see, do we have the range to shoot this guy? It doesn't look like we do, but that was what we wanted to find out. So, that answers that question. He gets ammo racked. And we finish him off. There we go. We pick up our first kill, up to 2200 damage. And we haven't really utilized our flamethrower yet. But that's about to change. We have an unsuspecting super Pershing. Do you see this mosh pit on my minimap? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemy tanks versus 3 of ours. All in the same spot. And then there's one just on the outside who's now coming to join. So that's going to be 7 enemies. That's crazy. That's like the entire team. Hello there. I'm gonna put a shell in him. Boom. And flamethrower. Looks like our shells were almost going through him. I'm not sure exactly how this all works. But he's on fire now. Fire goes out. He's confused. What's going on? I'm gonna put another shell in him. Switch back over to our flamethrower. Set him on fire again. He's turning. So we should probably just finish him off so he doesn't shoot us. There he goes. He's dead. Liberté. Don't pay attention to me. We're out of here. Let's get going. Somebody shoots us, but we're going to put a shell into Liberté before we leave. 4,000 damage done so far. And we're not done yet. This Liberté is a one-shot. We're going to finish him off here. But foolish me, I had flame loaded. Whoops. Switch to the AP shell. There we go. Now he's dead. I thought I had my main gun ready to go, but I did not. I had a flame shot ready to fire. We lose a tank there. We're actually gonna, it looks like, possibly capture the base here. The enemy team is gonna be trying to make their way back. We're switching back to our primary weapon, and we're gonna try to win this game. Of course, you know what? We're gonna try to lose this game. No, we're gonna try to win this game. Udez is in position to reset, and he does, and he's spotting our base. And the Liberté is also putting shots in to reset for us. Well, I say for us, but for his team. See, there he is. But that's fine. We want him to finish that guy off. Boom. Now switch to this guy. Watch this. Fire, 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 fire. We're missing. But there we go. Now we hit him. Put a shell on him. Look at his module damage start to rack up. His engine's gone. His gun's damaged. His viewport. Now his ammo rack. Everything. He's just losing it all. And we're going to beat his reload now because of that. And dead. I feel like this tank right now could go into almost any one-on-one situation and just face hug someone. You're going to lose health. You have no armor. You're a big tank. But I felt confident. It's like, oh, I'm going after this Liberté. I'll fight Liberté one-on-one. He's got better DPM than me, but I've got this flamethrower. Something about this flamethrower just makes me confident to go one-on-one versus almost any tank same tier as I. In fact, lightly armored tanks like the Leopard prototype, I would love to go one-on-one versus one of those things. Now, we get into this game of cat and mouse here, and it's pretty hilarious. And it lasts a good minute or so. This SU-152 is coming to hopefully give us a hand, and we don't want to leave him. And we knew exactly what this Polish... Well, no, it wasn't Polish. What is the... Okay, the Italian heavy tank is doing, the Progetto. He's going around counterclockwise. So we're going to go around counterclockwise. I don't want to fight him from the front, but I also don't want to leave this SU-152. He can take hits from him. I can't. I can take one. One singular hit before the next one will kill me. And so we're just going to go round the Mulberry Bush. There it is. Ring around the Mulberry Bush. For about a minute. Because we know he's going counterclockwise. And so he's going to appear behind us or in front of us. We don't want him to appear behind us, because that will be his front. He's not that fast. We're much faster than him. So we are absolutely going around faster than him. But I'm trying not to leave this SU. I want to turn around and just fight this guy. I want to turn around, have the SU take the hits, and us kill this Progetto. Because that's absolutely possible. But that's not going to happen because he's an ally. A player. He's probably not realizing. I mean, he didn't notice the SU popping up on his right until he got in the way of our shot. Right? So, not the brightest player. He's been spotted. He knows he has been. He didn't spot us in return because we caught the back of his tank. Where is he? There he is. We're going to put a free shot into him here and let the SU do his thing. But Progetto has put himself in a position where we can move up thanks to this cover here. And he is focusing on the SU, which is, you know what? That's good news for me. So I'll put a free shell into him there. Switch to my flamethrower. He's looking at me. That's okay. See if we can set him on fire. We do. He's on fire now. And so his crew has to put it out, but it goes away. Look at that. It does not last long, but it's still enough. He's not looking at us again. Boom. He is now hopefully a one-shot. Should be roll well enough. And he is pulling back. Come on, can we get another one of him? Nice high roll here. Finish him off. Go for that turret ring. Oh, 323. Not quite the killing blow. He is a one-shot. Switching back to our flame because I figured if we could just tap him, he dies. Oh, but he's looking. And we have to get our front facing him. Like a tank destroyer. So let's wait for him to again engage our SU. We're loaded. He fires. Load the HE shell. Aim his pull. He's aiming at us. And we finish him off. There with the splash. He's got the auto reloader, so we only had probably half a second left to get that shell out. But no matter, we finish him off. And we pick up our 6th kill. So a top gun. 7,339 damage done. 2,402 damage in the TVP VTU. 2402 base experience points. That is obviously an ace tanker. And we crushed the next player at 1,200 damage. My gosh, no one broke 2K. Anyway, thank you so much, enemy team, for allowing me to farm you, and thank you guys for tuning in. What do you think of the flamethrowers? Do you think they're good for the game? Do you think they're okay for the game? Do you think they're bad for the game? Do you think whatever? Who cares? It's just a flamethrower. It probably doesn't do much. I think right now, I don't mind the TVP having it. They gave it to a tank which really has nothing going for it. I think that's fine. But when they start implementing these on tanks that are already good, implementing even better flamethrowers, so on and so forth, I don't think it'll be good. I like the flamethrower on the TVP right now. Let's hope anytime they implement the flamethrower for any of the other tanks, they do it right, like they did here. That's gonna be it. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you go check out SpaceBANDIT in the link in the description below. And I will see you guys all later. Take care, everyone, and peace out.